Silver whispers everywhere. Street signs glow in faded red, tracing thoughts inside my head. Every raindrop hits the ground with a meaning I have found. Midnight drizzle, slow and thin, washes where the dreams begin. Soft melodies shape the night, painting shadows into light, healing gently from within. Sidewalks shine in mirrored gold, echoing the tales I hold. Distant engines hum their line, mixing with this quiet time. Every ripple pulls me near, makes the heavy disappear. Midnight drizzle, slow and thin, washes where the dreams begin. Soft melodies shape the night, painting shadows into light, healing gently from within. Maybe rain unlocks the mind, showing peace we rarely find. Midnight drizzle on my skin, calms the chaos deep within, turns the broken into spin, lets the new day re-begin, wiping sorrow soft and thin. Footsteps ring on meadow ground, shadows stretch without a sound. Gold dust clings along my skin, marking where my fights begin. All the trials that forged my flame, built a self I had to claim. Every scar repeats my name, turning fear to sharpened frame. Golden in the storms I hold, burning bright but never told. Walking past that stay untold, wearing strength instead of cold. Through the voids I carve my light, standing firm against the light, rising past the fractured night, shaping fate into my right. Golden rings in distant air, calling me to rise from where broken pieces used to stay. Now they guide a new way. Pressure molds my shifting frame, turns the fractures into flame. What I lost is not the same, now it fuels the one I became. Golden in the storms I hold, burning bright but never told. Walking Maybe gold is born from where, pressed by weight we used to bear. Turn from lost to something rare, forged through heat and endless care. Golden where my truths unfold, rising from the shattered old. Every step grows fierce and bold. This is how my heart turns gold. You walk in with sunrise heat, turning calm into a beat. Every laugh you let me hear wakes the world and pulls me near. Something in your shifting line moves like rhythm through my spine. All your brightness feels divine, pulls me in before the sign. You hit stronger than the flow, stirring pulses head to toe. Warm enough to steal the show, can't step back once you say go. I get tangled in your game, soft but nothing stays the same. Every spark you toss in flame writes my heartbeat with your name. Golden glow along your hair turns the room to something rare. Even stillness seems to sway when you look my breathing way. Every glance redraws the line, keeps me drifting out of time. All your edges intertwine, sweetness wrapped in subtle shine. You hit stronger than the flow, stirring pulses head to toe. Warm enough to steal the show, can't step back once you say go. I get tangled in your game, soft but nothing stays the same. Every spark you toss in flame writes my heartbeat with your name. Maybe joy is born in light, found in moments burning bright. You turn simple into flight, lifting me past day and now. You move steady like the flow, pulling colors through my glow. Every step you take I know I fall further as you show. Sunset glows on city stone. I walk streets I used to own. Every corner once held you, now it blooms in something new. Heartbreak washed out with the rain, clearing paths beyond the pain. Oh, what I lost is not in vain. I can stand myself again. I can grow my own bright flower, find my strength in every hour. Never bow to broken power, rising taller than a tower. Breathing now completely free, loving who I choose to be. What once cut no longer stings. I bloom in my own garden spring. skin. Starts a shift that comes within. All the weight that held me tight fades beneath the softer light. Every loss unwinds its chain, turns the hurt to gentle grain. What remained becomes my gain. I can smile despite the stain. I can grow my own bright flower, find my strength in every hour. Never bow to broken power, rising taller than a tower. Breathing out completely free, loving who I choose to be. What once cut no longer stings. I bloom in my own garden spring. Maybe healing takes its light, spreading slow but shining bright. When I choose my own invite, life grows steady, soft and right. I can plant my own bright flower, water hope with steady power. Every day expands my hour. I stand strong and watch me flower. Clouds beneath my moving feet, heartbeat drums a steady beat. Hair feels wide, the world feels thin. Every doubt is wearing in, counting breaths before I go, letting gravity take hold. Nothing left I need to know, just to fall into the flow. Skydiving through open air, fear dissolves, I'm standing bare. No more weight to drag me down, just the rush, no solid ground. Every second feels so right, free from edges, free from sight. Trusting where the wind invites, losing fear and falling light. Time slows as the ground turns small. Thoughts release, I let them fall. Every rule I used to keep breaks apart beneath the leap. No more gripping what I own, no more standing still alone. Even if I don't yet know, I believe the air will hold. Skydiving through open air, fear dissolves, I'm standing bare. No more weight to drag me down, just the rush, no solid ground. Every second feels so right, free from edges, free from sight. Trusting where the wind invites, losing fear and falling light. Maybe freedom lives in fear, wait until we draw it near. When there's nothing left to steer, that's when everything feels clear. Skydiving, I let it all. Every wall becomes a fall. In the silence, I recall I was born to risk it all. in silver sheen, guiding footsteps where my heart has been. I trace the spaces lying in between the hopes I lost and those I've yet to glean. If time unravels everything we bear, I'll follow through the shadows in the air. 1,000 years away, I still feel you near. Your voice in the dark, drawing me from fear. I reach through the night, searching for your light. Even when you fade, you stay in my sight. 1,000 years away, yet your truth remains, running like a river, flowing in my veins. And if the world forgets what we became, I'll keep your name burning in the flame. Curtains move in silence, waiting. Empty echoes fill the day. Memories linger at the door, quiet shadows on the floor. Every moment slips between what was lost and what has been. Almost again, almost close, almost something neither knows. Love fades slow in quiet tones, leaving spaces we outgrew. We were near, but never through. Hold no tone inside the room, color in the fading gloom. Warmth remains but barely clings, soft as dust on fragile things. Every breath recalls the past, but nothing ever meant to last. Almost again, almost close, almost something neither knows. Love fades slow in quiet tones, leaving spaces we outgrew. We were near, but never through. Maybe love that almost stays teaches more than love that stays. Almost again in memory, soft and distant as can be. Not forgotten, not the same.
Sunlight lands across your face. Time slows down in perfect grace. Every breath you share with me feels like calm across the sea. Hearts unfold in quiet sway, joining softly, come what may. Moments glow in warm array, guiding us along the way. Endless love is rising above, breathing softness everywhere. Even storms feel far and small when your touch dissolves it all. When you stay, my fears get weight, turning doubts to soft decay. From your warmth I never stray, you're the calm within my day. Endless love is rising above, weaving threads of gentle love. Every step fits like a glove, pulling close the ones we love. In your eyes I find my light, shining through the softest night, holding me with pure delight, keeping all our futures bright. Maybe love grows year by year, blooming brighter when you're near, softly drawing doubt to clear, turning whispers into cheer. Endless love in every move, shaping hearts in gentle groove. Nothing more we need to prove, you're the one I choose to love. Starry night drifts through broken lines, soft beats trace the quiet signs, shadows hum in subtle tones, carving calm in aching bones. Every pulse beneath the sky, whispers of the world gone by. Starry night, a distant view, guiding dreams with skies so blue. Soft beats echo, shadows sigh, cradling time as hours fly. Moonlight paints the silent sea, reflections dance so gracefully. Gentle whispers, soft and clear, carrying hope where hearts appear. Every spark that fills the air tells a story floating there. Starry night, a distant view, guiding dreams with skies so blue. Soft beats echo, shadows sigh, cradling time as hours fly. Maybe stars hold secrets deep, whispered promises as we sleep. Starry night, a distant view, guiding dreams with skies so blue. Soft beats echo, shadows sigh, as we float in mystery. Street lights blur in evening rain. Memories press against the pane. Footsteps echo where she stood. Moments gone I never understood. Only when the night slowed down do I feel the weight I drowned. Silence wraps the empty town, telling me what's lost is found. Let her go, they always say, when the colors fade to gray, when the warmth slips far away, leaving shadows in its way. Never knew the fragile line till her absence matched the sign. Now the world feels less divine, missing what was never mine. Cafes close along the block, chairs still holding every talk. Laughter lingers in the air, soft reminder she was there. Truth appears when lights turn down, whispers rise without a sound. Time repeats the same old round, teaching why love can't be bound. Let her go, they always say, when the colors fade to gray, when the warmth slips far away, leaving shadows in its way. Never knew the fragile line till her absence matched the sign. Now the world feels less divine, missing what was never mine. Maybe letting go brings clear, soft release from every fear. If the road pulls her from here, hope still follows year to year. Let her go and find her way, even if my heart will stay. Some goodbyes are meant to say, love was real, just couldn't stay.
Waiting weekend air, phone on silent, don't much care. Blanket, mountains, pillow, seas, living life in minor keys. Let the hours tumble down, lose the need to chase the crown. Drift without a single sound, peace is where I'm loosely found. It's a lazy kind of day, doing nothing feels okay. Let the world just slip away, here in bed I'll simply stay. Dreams are waiting half asleep, promises I'd rather keep. Slow and steady, calm and deep, this is how I choose to be. dissolve like shifting sand. No more rushing, no more strain. Rest is echoing my name. Every thought slows itself down. Softness wraps me like a gown. Time forgets its usual frown, keeping me in mellow town. It's a lazy kind of day. Doing nothing feels okay. Let the world just slip away. Here in bed I'll simply stay. Dreams are waiting half asleep. Promises I'd rather keep. Slow and steady, calm and deep. This is how I choose to be. Maybe ease is not a crime. Letting life breathe out its time. Finding rhythm without climb. Resting feels like perfect rhyme. It's a lazy, gentle day. Sunlight melts the hours away. Nothing else I need to say. Let the quiet have its way. footsteps used to meet. Lights are hanging everywhere, but they glow with empty air. All the things we meant to say melted with the holiday. Warmth we shared has slipped away, leaving frost where hearts once lay. I gave you pieces of my heart, hoping we would never part, but the season played its part, turning warm to something sharp. Now the winter seems so clear, every memory reappears. What was joy becomes a tear, melting slowly year to year. Crowds still hum their festive tune, holding hands beneath the moon. I walk past our favorite store, knowing we're not us anymore. Even though I feel the gray, keep going day by day. Lessons learned in soft decay teach me how to find my way. I gave you pieces of my heart, hoping we would never part, but the season played its part, turning warm to something sharp. Now the winter seems so clear, every memory reappears. What was joy becomes a tear, melting slowly year to year. Maybe love returns in light, brighter days beyond this night. Even endings can feel right when we choose a gentler side. I'll guard the quiet in my heart, heal the pieces torn apart, let the cold fade from its start. Winter ends and so do part. Morning light behind the screen, coffee cools in spaces between. Thoughts move slow, no need to race. Time feels right, I take my place. Breathing in, I let it flow. Nothing more I need to know. Even if the pace is low, that's alright, I'll let it go. Hope feels small, but hope is there, resting softly in the air. Not a promise, not a prayer, just a calm I learned to share. I don't rush, I don't say where I'll be another day. I just sit and gently stay, let the quiet lead the way. Pages turn without a sound, rain taps lightly all around. Every thought begins to rest, nothing heavy in my chest. Let the minutes come and go, I don't need to push or no. Somewhere deep a steady glow moves me on, soft and slow, soft and slow. Hope feels small, but hope is there, resting softly in the air. Not a promise, not a prayer, what's yet to come. I'm enough where I am. Hope stays low, but hope stays close, like a note I almost wrote. Nothing loud, nothing broke, just a breath and then hope. You thought I'd fall without a sound, just a shadow on the ground. Played your game behind my back, thinking I'd lose with you attack. But you never learned my trend. I redraw the rules you send. When you think you've reached the end, that's the point where I ascend. You never read between the lines, see the shifting signs when your tight confines. I was breaking through designs. Now you watch your power fray as I turn the board your way. Every trap you thought could stay flips on you by break of day. You place bets on me to fold, saw my silence as control. Thought the spotlight hit my aim, never guessed I tracked your frame. You believe the mask I land, missed the grid I learned to blend. Now the pressure you would send becomes fuel I twist and bend. You never read between the lines, see the shifting signs when your tight confines. I was breaking through designs. Now you watch your power fray as I turn the board your way. Every trap you thought could stay flips on you by break of day. When you think you've claimed the fight, that's when I slip out of sight, turning dark into my light. Check your step, I strike upright. You misread the warning sign, thought you corner what is mine, but you're blocking by my spine. I rewrite your grand design. You never read between the lines and didn't see the shifting sign. You turn your tight confine, break through what's fast. We don't count the days apart, we just live them as they are. Some nights feel a little long, but they never feel too wrong. Even when the sky feels white, even when you're not in sight, there's a quiet pull inside that keeps you close without a fight. I would cross the dark and back, not to prove it, just because. Every mile just bends the path, never breaking what we was. I don't need the stars to shine, I don't need the moon to guide. If the world runs out of signs, I'll still find you every time. Time moves strange when you're away, fast and slow inside the same day. But your voice still finds a way to land softly where I stay. I've learned love is not the spark, It's the staying in the dark when there's nothing left to say, but you don't turn away. I would cross the dark and back, not to prove it, just because every mile just bends the path, never breaking what we was. I don't need the stars to shine, I don't need the moon to guide. If the world runs out of signs, I'll still find you every time. Maybe love is not the leap, but the promise that we keep. Not in words we try to say, but in choosing us each day. So if space pulls us apart and the nights feel longer still, I don't chase the edge of stars, I just stay and always will. Shaking thoughts beneath my ribs, tugging threads I can't dismiss. Shadows stretch along the floor, knocking gently at my door. Every doubt turns into night, crowding out the gentle light. Breaths collapse and shrink in sight, trying hard to hold upright. Anxiety pulls me down, fills my chest until I drown. Turns my voice to paper brown, steals the calm I thought I'd found. Whispers settle in my ear, growing louder when I fear. Still I beg the storm to clear, wishing peace would draw me near. Hands remember how to shake, heartbeats stumble, skip and break. Even silence grows too tight, curling closely through the night. Trying not to lose a fight, though my thoughts ignite in flight. I keep searching for the bright, holding on with fragile might. Anxiety pulls me down, fills my chest until I drown. Turns my voice to paper brown, steals the calm I thought I'd found. Whispers settle in my ear, growing louder when I fear. Still I beg the storm to clear, wishing peace would draw me near. Maybe strength begins in gray, not in keeping fear at bay, but in learning how to stay, even when the heart gives way. Anxiety still hums near, but my breath grows firm each year, breaking through the fragile fear, finding space to reappear.
Pages in one scene, framed in shades of tangerine, laughs that echoed through the air, simple days we used to share. All the moments slipped away, soft as sunlight turning gray. Even though we couldn't stay, I still smile at yesterday. Love scenario once more, playing back the days before. Even if we close the door, still I feel our hearts restored. Now we walk on different lines, living out our separate signs. Still your warmth and quiet rhymes echo soft between the time. We were seasons in one frame, changing gently without blame. Even storms fell light with you, painting all our skies anew. Every chapter fades away, but the colors choose to stay. In the corners where we lay, storing love in sweet decay. Love scenario once more, playing back the days before. Even if we close the door, still I feel our hearts restored. Now we walk on different lines, living out our separate signs. Still your warmth and quiet rhymes echo soft between the time. Maybe love is meant to hold, even after it grows old. What we shared was warm and bold, worth more than the stories told. Love scenario we wore stays within my inner core. Though it's not like times before, thanks for what our moments bore. We were echoes in one room, soft beginnings meant to bloom. And the lines began to fade, leaving marks the past had made. All we had hangs in the air, fragile threads beyond repair. Truths unravel everywhere, heavy with the weight we bear. Feels like talking to a stone, reaching out but still alone. Every spark that once had shone turned to ash, we can't atone. You slip further from your name, footsteps colder than a flame. Faces blur yet feel the same, leaving me without a claim. Pages left half torn, faded ink no longer warm. Every corner of this place still recalls a lost embrace. Every truth we couldn't share, lingering in vacant air. What was ours is now laid bare, silent wounds we both still wear. Feels like talking to a stone, reaching out but still alone. Every spark that once had shone turned to ash, we this road alone, filling spaces we outgrown. What remains becomes my own quiet truths beneath the stone.
An amber shade, golden tones, our hands aflame. Every step you take pulls fire, feeding sparks of quiet desire. Touch ignites the sweetest flame, calling out my hidden name. Nothing in this feels the same, pulling me into your frame. That's what I like. Your perfect line, curves that meet along with mine. Heartbeat slipping out of time. Oh, moving smooth by pure design. Taste the laughter on your face. Warm daylight that melts the day. All the ways you find to play, even more than words convey. Even more than words convey. Velvet notes beneath your breath, tracing thrills from depth to depth. Rhythm circle where we stand, blending heat from hand to hand. Every moment fans a flame, falling fast without a claim. You and I in perfect frame, knowing pleasure has no shame. That's what I like. Your perfect line, curves that beat along with mine. Heartbeat slipping out of time. Ooh, moving smooth by pure design. Taste the laughter on your say. Warm delight that melts the day. All the ways you find to play, even more than words convey. Maybe bliss is simply told in the warmth our bodies hold. Nights like this turn liquid gold, writing stories bright and gold. Maybe bliss is simply told in the warmth our bodies hold. Nights like this turn liquid gold, writing stories bright and bold. Hey, that's what I like. Your gentle way, pulling on my breath to stay, spinning us in bright rays. Living sweet without delay. Oh yeah. Wonder words convey. Yeah.